Is a professor at the University of Stony Brook, Mechanical Engineering Department of New York, Stony Brook University. And his organization, CAPA, to which I belong, has brought you 20 computers and its accessories with over 30 cartons of textbook, mostly science of biology, physics, chemistry, and other disciplines. He has been donating these items in EBK, IPAM, FBC, and most of the schools in Kono district. So I thought it wise to bring such gesture to the city, as I believe in women empowerment, to empower the girl child in the city. So that gives me the cause to advocate for the Walsh to have such gifts. And I believe if you put these items in good use, you will have more and you will receive more from CAPA. And also, we don't have to wait for the government to give us these items. We have to do it for our own self to find them. So in that case, the government has incorporated science and technology into our new school's curriculum. So therefore, these computers are here for your own good use. I hope you will have good use of them.
Yes, ma'am.
So, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
On behalf of the Walsh Memorial School, I want to say thank you for donating these items to us. I can assure you that we are going to put it into good use. As you have said, this school is already offering ICT, and we are in their need of computers. We have existing computers, we have a computer lab, but we need more. This will come in to complement what we already have. We appreciate you for coming, for selecting the Walsh Memorial School, being that this is the first girls' school in Sierra Leone. We have been doing ours and we will continue to maintain excellence because that is our watchword. Thank you very much for supporting us. And may God bless you and your family for reaching out to us. Thank you. I am Mrs. Latina Williams. I'm going to ask Mariam to say something, being that they are the direct beneficiaries.
So can you tell us your name and the position at the school? So can you tell us what you receive on behalf of Kappa from the school? So how do you feel on behalf of the board members, the board of trustees, and the people themselves, the staff, for receiving those items on behalf of Kappa?
I felt great because we have approximately 55 pupils in class. Most of them are offering sciences. So we have computers already in the school, but it is not enough for all of them. So this will complement the existing computers that we have in school. It will make teaching and learning more effective for them.
So let's look at the science material that you receive on behalf of Kappa, and of course the computer. We're in the 21st century and the digital world now. And how do you going to intend to use them for the intended purpose?
It will be used because we are already in this computer world, and that is why we are not left behind as the Walsh School. We are offering ICT. So it will be good for them to learn about it. It will make teaching and learning easier. It's a subject existing already for us, so to make teaching and learning better.
Do you expect this one?
It is shocking for me. I keep asking my dad, how come? Why did you select that course? How come? You know, because we are in rare need of computers in this school. So I feel very, very much happy, and I appreciate our efforts and the efforts of our principal to donate to this school.
What's your message to the donor partners, especially Professor Jules Sisi, and to all?
First of all, I want to say thank you to the family, to the partners for donating to the school. Whenever you have other things that you want to donate, please do not forget the animation school. We appreciate it. And trust me, we are going to maintain it. We are going to sustain it by God's grace so that in return we will feel happy and it will feel good to donate more items to the school.
So your message to the donor partners that you receive those items that they put together, especially their financial amount, the money they put together for purchasing those items. Now you, the beneficiaries, receive those items on behalf of Kappa and the school.
Thank you very much for financing this items and bringing it to the school. It's only God who will reward you. God bless you. And God continue to provide for you.
The board members, the board of trustees, and the people themselves, the staff, for receiving those items on behalf of Kappa.
I felt great because we have approximately 55 pupils in class. Most of them are offering sciences. So we have computers already in the school, but it is not enough for all of them. So this will complement the existing computers that we have in school. It will make teaching and learning more effective for them.
So let's look at the science material that you receive on behalf of Kappa, and of course the computer. We're in the 21st century and the digital world now. And how do you going to intend to use them for the intended purpose?
It will be used because we are already in this computer world, and that is why we are not left behind as the Walsh School. We are offering ICT. So it will be good for them to learn about it. It will make teaching and learning easier. It's a subject existing already for us, so to make teaching and learning better.
Do you expect this one?
It is shocking for me. I keep asking my dad, how come? Why did you select that course? home. So I feel very, very much happy, and I appreciate our efforts and the efforts of us to donate to this.
What's your message to the donor partners, especially Professor Julius Sisi, and to all?
First of all, I want to say thank you to the family, to the partners for donating to the school. Whenever you have other things that you want to donate, please do not forget the English Memorial School. We appreciate it. And trust me, we are going to maintain it. We are going to sustain it like God's will, so that in return we will feel happy and it will feel good to donate more items to the school.
So your message to the donor partners that you receive those items that they put together, especially their financial amount, the money they put together for purchasing those items. Now you, the beneficiaries, receive those items on behalf of Kappa and the school.
Thank you very much for financing this items and bringing it to the school. It's only God who will reward you. May God bless you and may God continue to provide for you.
I'm very, very happy. I feel overwhelmed, especially the welcome the principal gave me. He welcomed the idea and he was very pleased and blessed Kappa organization and the CEO for that. So I'm very, very glad for that.
So what does this mean to the organization?
It means a lot. Kappa is a non-governmental organization and we need funding. Kappa need funding. So if there is anyone out there, especially people in the diasporas, Kappa need funding to help the less privileged and to empower, especially the girl child. So I believe Kappa people are very, very happy for this.
So what's your message to Kappa and to all members of Kappa, especially the board members of Kappa, executive members that put their little to contribution for this kind of donation?
I'm advising each and every member of Kappa organization to be very active, to help, to work hand in hand with the CEO, so that the organization will grow more and more, and they will so that Kappa will go beyond borders. People will admire their great work and what they are offering to the less privileged. So that's my take for the.
Have you been donating these computers to several universities, even to other schools, especially from Kwaedu City, and today we are in Freetown? So what's your message to the beneficiary to use them for the intended purpose?
Yeah, Kappa has been donating for the past 4 years to FBC, IPAM, EBK, and most of the schools in Kono district. And I'm hoping and praying that the beneficiaries will take great care of these school learning materials, and if they take them with great care, they use them with great care, I believe Kappa will donate more and more of these school materials to them.
What's your message to donor partners to continue to fund Kappa for them to do their work?
As part of the CEO's advice, he always pray and wish that people in the diaspora will help to sponsor him, to give the less privileged, especially the girl child, to empower the girl child. And as you know, if a girl is a dropout, you know what it means, what it takes for a girl to suffer such. So we are begging donors to sponsor Kappa so that the girl, especially the pupils in the city, will benefit more from these computers and other school learning materials.
Colleagues for receiving these items.
My name is Diana Fusatukago, and I am in SSSD Science 1. I am very excited for receiving these items from the Kappa organization, and I know that we will use these computers and books to learn more and make the world a better place. So this is a foundation for us, and we are really excited. And I am also in the sciences, so I see it as a very big thing because we can use these computers and for studies, to go on the internet to research, and even currently in our school, computer work is core subject, and I think that we really need these computers, even though we have some in the computer lab, but this is an addition to those, and we are really excited.
So you are in the science faculty, and this one is mainly for you. And what's your take in the future for moving forward as a science student, for using them for the intended purpose?
So in the future, maybe in the next 2 years, I want to be studying IT. So I'm planning on being an IT specialist. So I really think this is very important because I can now make use of these computers because it will help me in what I'm going to study.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Esther Boachi Adam. I'm a pupil of the Walsh Memorial School. We feel so delighted and thankful for the items we received because we were not expecting them, and so we are very excited to have received computers. Though we have computers in our school, but for the fact that we have ones that have been added is a very exciting thing for us. We want to say thank you very much for the computers and the books so we are going to use this because most of us at that time the science would like to go in the technology field, and these things are really important to have a computer now that you'd have to be using whenever we want to go online to search about things. We'd have computers and books that would be directing us in that part, so it's really nice.
So what's your message to Professor Jules to say that you received these items on behalf of Kappa?
So Professor Jules Desise, I want to say a very big thank you for this. You guys are impacting in us, the younger ones, to make the future bright for us. So we want to say a big thank you to you and your team members.